Hey, what's going on, action figure addicts? This is Sinestro, and I'm here yet again to give you your action figure fix. Today we're going to do a special review on the DC Universe Classics 2-pack. This is the War of the Green Lanterns Toys R Us / Canada exclusive. This was meant to be released in the United States from what I heard. My good friend Matlock WK told me about this set the same day it came out in my city, and I had no idea this was coming out. It came out very randomly and very unexpected. So Matt, thanks for letting me know, and of course I got you a set that's going to be coming your way, so which I'm sure we already talked by the time this review gets up. But anyways, moving on. Also, I would have got this set if it wasn't for my good friend Benzo for hooking me up at a local Toys R Us here. So Benzo and Matt, little spit outs to you guys. So anyways, moving on with the review. As you can see, you got two figures in the package here. You got HAL Jordan done with a basic DCUC mold, Sinestro corpse mold. And then you got the White Lantern HAL Jordan face. And then on the right side you have DCUC Green Lantern Wave 1 Kyle Rayner. Highly sought after figure done up in a Blue Lantern scheme. So you got two figures, two lanterns, and a very awesome set. So we'll just take a quick look at the back of the package here. You got both figures on the back of the package with biography and statistics. All this is done in just one language, so I assume it was meant for the States and then of course brought here, which is obviously what happened, because usually in Canada packaging has bilingual writing, so this doesn't, so that's what I'm thinking from this. So if you care to read the biography and statistics, you can pause your monitor now. Alright, moving on. So cool looking poses of the figures on there, and they look really awesome in there. I am going to open this up and review it because I haven't seen any reviews on it. I only saw one video which a guy bought these things imported loose and just kind of showed them before they even came out. So anyways, that's it, and let's get on with this review. So I'm going to open this set up and go over these guys in further detail. So stay tuned, and I'm going to take these guys out of the package. Let's do this. Okay, so here we have the Green Lantern duo, yellow versus blue, out of the package, and I'm very impressed with these guys. These guys are really hyped up, really sought after, and I don't blame them because these guys are great and a great addition to your DCUC collection. So in this review we're going to take a look at both of these guys, one individually at a time, and then we'll do closing statement and stuff. I'm not going to do articulation. These are just basic DCUC articulation. If you don't know what that is, just check out my other DCUC reviews. Some do have double point hinges, but these are just 1 point and they're just really basic. So anyways, cool looking figures. As you can see, they both come with their lanterns. The blue lantern, nice metallic blue, and then you get the yellow lantern, which is more of a gold metallic color, really nice. Only difference with these two, I guess, you get the Sinestro ring, and on this one it's actually a Green Lantern ring. It's not a Blue Lantern, but not a big deal because you don't really notice it because it's kind of blended in there. But anyways, so first up we're going to take a look at HAL. Just like I said, Sinestro core body frame, paint apps, and with the White Lantern head sculpt, HAL Jordan head sculpt. And actually, like I said, and I don't know if this is mistaken or not, but you got an upside down Sinestro logo right there. On the other Sinestro figures that I have, is flipped the way as this one on his chest, but nonetheless still pretty cool. So like I said, you got the nice looking figure here. Let's do a little 360 here. Turn him around. Nice costume, nice paint apps, nice detailing in there. A couple of flaws, loose legs and a couple of scuff marks on the paint, but not a big deal overall. Great looking face sculpt, nice tone on there. It looks like he's been doing some fake and bacon. Nice logo, really nice paint apps on the face, on the teeth, and on the mask. Hair is really nicely done. Then leading into the body, everything else looks good. The logo looks good on his chest, and it looks pretty clean throughout the points of the yellow coming down into the black. But up on the shoulder, it's all scuffed black. I'm not impressed with that. And the logo is upside down. Again, I'm not sure if it's meant to be like that, but it is what it is. But everything else looks pretty good though. There's actually a little bit of a scuff mark on the belt, a little bit of a dark metallic scuff mark. And again, the legs are a little bit loose, but anyways, with the overall figure, highly impressed. I'm glad I got this version into my DCUC Green Lantern collection. I do like the yellow lanterns, and you know, they're a little bit hard to come by. Not as much as, of course, the white, blue, red, everything else lantern. Green is the dominant one, then yellow, and there is a few yellow lanterns that I still need to get. Actually, you know what? I think I have all the DCUC yellow lantern aside from the DC Direct crib, that crazy looking woman with the little babies in there. But yeah, cool figure. Not much I can say about this thing. You can see what it is. Not much more difference than the yellow lantern costume, and then of course the HAL Jordan face. So this is it, and moving on to Rayner. I would have to say, even though I'm a big Sinestro fan, and I love the costume, I love the concept, you know, putting fear into people. My blue is one of my favorite colors, and Rayner is a pretty cool character. I like the mask, and I just like that he's like a comic book artist, and of course, you know, he has a crazy imagination, and stuff that he can come up with is really whacked out. And if I'm not mistaken, there was this one comic one time where, of course, he was the Green Lantern, and there was a plane and it exploded or something like that, and all the people are falling out of the plane, and then this guy comes flying through the air, and then appears out of his lantern beam stuff, whatever it's called. A bunch of flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz came out and grabbed each passenger and put them safely down on the ground or whatever. But I thought that was really cool, and that really stood out to me. So this guy's pretty cool. I yet to open my Green Lantern version of this from the Green Lantern Series 1, but this guy I opened, and I had to because cool set, yellow versus blue, and had to be done. So anyways, you got this Rayner done up in a Blue Lantern outfit, really nicely done. From the back, it kind of looks like Nightwing. Pretty clean paint apps. This one's a little bit more firm, and the paint is flawless on this one, so I'm going to have to go with this one out of the two if I had to pick one of my favorites. And of course, it comes with the Blue Lantern, again, blue metallic, looking really great. Has some like sparkly tones in there. Looks really good. And I guess if I had to pick something to nitpick about, would be the ring is a Green Lantern ring, but it's not even a big deal. Blended in there really well with this glove, and it's the same color as his mask. The mask is really well done too, nicely painted. It's a metallic blue, again, pretty much the same color as the lantern. And then the costume is well done, painted really well, and you got some kind of darker tones in there to give muscle definition and stuff like that. But overall, great. Love this figure. So that's pretty much it. Again, I'm not going to get into articulation with these guys. They are pretty simple, they look great, and they're a must for all DCUC fans and Lantern fans all alike. And if you can get it, pick it up. It's a Toys R Us exclusive, and it goes for about $39 after tax, $34.99 before tax. And I heard this thing is going for $60 to $80, maybe even $100 on eBay in conventions. So just be careful, and if you can get it hooked up at a cheaper price, do so. And that's it for this review. So this is Seaspray. Thanks for watching the video review on the Green Lantern 2-pack with HAL Jordan and Rayner as in Blue Lantern duo. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this review. And please leave a comment, give this video a thumbs up if you wish, and share this video with your friends, and definitely subscribe. Alright guys, thanks for watching, I'll catch you guys in the next review. See you later.